For centuries, we trusted knowledge because we trusted the institutions that produced knowledge. Universities, scientific journals, professional bodies, expert panels. Experts. Knowledge was scarce. Authority was concentrated. Legitimacy was institutional. But artificial intelligence is quietly changing what counts as knowledge itself. And most of our institutions are not prepared for this evolution, this shift. Now, this is not about whether AI is accurate, it's about what happens when expertise becomes reproducible. For most of modern history, knowledge moves slowly. Research requires funding. Peer review requires time. Publication requires gatekeepers, and authority requires credentials. Hence, people like me, PhDs, professors, doctors, etc. The structure mattered as much as the content. When a finding appears in a journal, a respected journal, because they're not all respected, it carries a weight of institutional validation. When a professor spoke, their words represent accumulated scholarly filtration. When a public health agency issues guidance, it stood on layers of procedural legitimacy. Knowledge, up until now, was not just information, it was information that was sanctioned by institutions. And that sanction created trust. Legitimacy, credentials create trust. Artificial intelligence introduces at least three structural shifts: speed, scale, and accessibility. Speed. Well, literature reviews used to take weeks. Now they take minutes. Writing a paper used to take days, weeks, sometimes months. Now minutes or hours. Scale. Data sets that are too large, literally too large for human cognition, can now be processed in minutes. Accessibility. Well, tools that were once restricted to elite institutions are now available globally. And not all of this is bad. Much of it is good. But they're not minor efficiencies. They are architectural changes to the nature of our knowledge society. So when the production of expert-level language becomes democratized, authority begins to detach from its origin. If anyone can generate research-like output that resembles the highest quality of university research, then what differentiates genuine expertise from simulation? And more importantly, how can the public tell the difference? So let's talk about universities. In India, for example, competition for credentials is quite intense. In North America, tuition costs are rising faster than household incomes. Globally, degrees are supposed to function as signals of competence and perseverance. But if AI can draft essays, synthesize arguments, generate code, and assist in problem solving, what exactly are we certifying now? Are universities teaching knowledge anymore? Or are we certifying the navigation of institutional rituals? If information is abundant, the value of education shifts towards judgment, interpretation, ethics, and discernment. That is the value of the institutional university of the near future. Institutions that are built around information delivery, which is the old model, must now justify their existence in a world of information abundance. Let's consider medicine now. Artificial intelligence systems assist in diagnostics. They identify patterns in radiological images. They help draft research manuscripts. They support policy briefs. If AI participates in generating evidence, then who owns that evidence? Who owns that proof? If AI systems outperform individual clinicians in narrow tasks like diagnostics, does authority shift toward the tool, the developer, or the institution that deploys that tool? It's no longer just about the clinician, the person behind the clipboard. The issue is not whether AI replaces experts, it's that production and authority are diverging. We're not clear anymore on who holds the authority. So here's the deeper tension. We're entering an era where knowledge is abundant. Facts are everywhere for the taking. But authority is fragile, and so trust is also quite shallow. Historically, abundance increased trust. More research meant stronger consensus. More facts meant everyone agrees more often. But today, abundance might overwhelm the trust mechanisms. When expert language is easy to generate, credibility becomes harder to verify. This is not the collapse of knowledge, it's the restructuring of knowledge. Institutions that built legitimacy on control of production must now build legitimacy on transparency of judgment. The people need to know how we came to believe what we believe in much more transparent fashion than we have been doing up to this point. What comes next? The future of knowledge will not belong to those who produce the most information. It will belong to those who cultivate the strongest systems of verification. Institutions, like universities, have to evolve from information monopolies to judgment frameworks. Universities have to emphasize reasoning over repetition. Public health institutions have to emphasize transparency over authority. No one trusts the talking head on the TV anymore. Research bodies have to emphasize the interpretation of data, rigor over volume. AI does not end expertise, but it forces expertise to prove itself differently. Here's what I think. We're not witnessing the end of knowledge. We're witnessing the end of knowledge scarcity. And in that shift, the meaning of authority is being renegotiated. Yeah, I'm scared too.